Um, after tracking, you have found a track leading to Hell, where you have went to Hell, obtained some substantial things as far as items, and fought some imps twice. Um, tried to fight uh, Henrix, and did not succeed in that endeavor, and end up making a pact with him as well as Yavaris, and you're in search of the capital, where you are hoping to find Gordon, um, take Groudon off the put Groudon on the banishment list, take Yavaris off the banishment list. You are also hopefully looking for a crystal ball and maybe creep into shadow for some rewards from Henrix if you can find them along the way. And you have most recently found some tracks in the sand scurrying about, maybe packs of something.
That's where we left it off.
That left little divots in the sand. In tracking them a while, you encountered some green-skinned, ogreish, green-skinned, maybe half-orc looking creatures. Found out they were not half-orcs. Battled said half-orcs, and you have found that one of the creatures, you found out that their beards are almost like they're just tendrils with spikes on them, barbed almost, and not half orcs at all, unfortunately. But you did find that they were the scouting crew for the for what Walter is trying to impersonate. For what Grobthar is trying to impersonate out there. The Supreme Ruler, I believe.
Yeah, we learned that he was also in that camp, I think.
Mm-hmm. They're scouting ahead, so he is currently not in the city you guys have gleaned at the moment.
Very important.
Also, you have Abe, while searching, had received an item, an enchanted item along the way that is essentially an illusionary guard. And I think I sent him the link for that.
I have
really cool.
2 gold shin guards and 2 gold forearm guards. I also have the Staff of Charming.
There was like an amulet that lets you send out a thing, I think.
Yeah. I don't know who picked that up, but somebody has that. I believe it was Abe.
Dragon Jesus amulet. I have no amulet to send anything, so I don't think so. I have Signet Rin, which is communication.
I remember.
Did we give it to?
Was it Henricus that gave them like the ascending charm or whatever?
That was the other guy, Yavaris.
Okay.
I mean, I can add something.
You also saw a dragon head towards the capital.
You did see a dragon head towards the capital.
An ancient red dragon, right for the picking. Never gonna see it coming.
Yep.
Yes, they found fucking Francesca in a cave along with their new cohort Zakari. And Francesca was very mad about what they got up to, which was funny.
Yeah. Who had?
It was a ring. Illusion.
Was a ring?
Yes.
I do have a Signet Rin for communication. What it says.
Do you know who he communicates with? Or where you got that?
Yavaris?
No, the orcs had one.
Yeah, I think you just picked the wrong ring when you selected it on D&D Beyond, because it's a minor ring of illusion that you found.
Because they sent out like a fake them who could like repeat what they had already said or something like that.
But I don't know that Ring of Illusion's on there, so I think you had that as a placeholder.
Okay, maybe that's it.
You
What's
might be
the
able to make
information I
a
need for it?
custom item.
I mean, it's just this. There you go.
Thank you. And it doesn't look I was ever sent this through a private message, so are we sure this was to me?
Somebody on your team picked it up, so if you don't have it, it's gonna be under somebody else. I think you searched the body and found it though, Abe. I'm like 98% sure. Last session.
Tan took the thing that projected the person. That faked the person.
Oh, did you take it, Tam?
I mean, I don't have it in my equipment, but I also remember.
I remember you looking at it and like talking
looking
about
at
it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember like trying to test it out. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if I'm the one who should have it. Like, I don't know how much I'm gonna be with you people. Like when we get in the palace.
Sure, so I guess it doesn't matter who
Like,
had
I
it.
thought it might have been better for Grobthar to have it, so he could send himself out and be like, "Hey, go somewhere else," and then and then have the guard like walk away or something. I don't know.
I mean, that's fine with me. Do you want it, Grobthar?
I don't know. I might not need it.
I'll take it
Then
for now.
then you'll take it. Cool.
Ring of Minor Illusion.
Yes.
Let's see if I can add it. I can't. Can I?
Yeah, I think it's homebrewed. So I don't know if it's in the thing specifically.
I was seeing if I could like just add like a placeholder item. Add custom item. There you go.
Also, I am in tabletop for all of you guys that want to join.
I will join.
Does it just let me cast Minor Illusion like once a day? Is that what it is?
It's specifically that guard.
Specifically that guard?
Yeah.
Okay.
It allows that guard to cast it once a day.
No,
Or-
I can summon half orcish.
Yeah.
I can get the specific thing for you that you summon. This is the thing that you summon. The
Add
illusion.
item. There. Ring of Minor Illusion. Well, I just wrote down summon half orcish guard to recite the words
It's a
I say.
barbed devil that you summon out.
I wish I could customize. Barbed devil.
It's bearded, but yes, I think barbed is different.
Bearded devil.
Yeah.
There. Okay. Can we see this city from where we are?
Not currently,
Okay.
but there are um dead bodies that you have just killed. You at the moment. Let me see.
Oh, that's fun. Our landscape and tabletop is like where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this is the thing that you summon. But we're just gonna flip these for now as the dead bodies. Because I don't remember the battle exactly how it went down, but
Okay.
All I have to
Yeah.
know is we won, they lost.
Hey, I think we
Yes.
should move as fast as possible towards the city.
Agreed.
See if we can get there ahead of the old Supreme Ruler.
Yeah, I'll give you guys talk out because it's been a month, so I'll give you guys some time to talk out some strategy or what you're thinking or any plans that you want to implement or talk about going forward here, if you so choose.
Did we find a road hoodie? I feel like we found that.
I think you
somewhere.
found one.
One.
So I've had a road something. I've had a road cloak
Mhm.
since
Since like
a long time.
Tarragon, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Connect. Yeah, I would like to have that if no one else cares.
Sure.
Go for
You
it.
can take it.
I mean, I think there was a separate one, like another one that we found. Like you have yours that you had forever, but didn't we have like another one? Or was that not the case?
I only have the one in my inventory, so I'm not sure.
Okay. Because I think it would be good to. I mean, you are a better talker than me. So if you just put it on and pretended to be like a road member who was just like, I don't know, being all roady,
I think that makes sense, yeah.
that would probably work better. Because
Sure.
I do notice that I cannot lie with a straight face.
Cool. Okay.
But I think that's something we should do in our strategy is use that to our advantage for sure.
Sure.
I don't know if I need to choose a color pink today. Do we know what direction we need to be heading?
West, yeah.
West, and that's the direction we were heading.
Yep.
Okay. Are there any other baddies around? I scan the area.
If you remember, there's like a sandstorm kind of going
I
on, like a
can't
light
see
one.
very well.
You can see, but it's not further than 200 feet.
How lucky are we feeling today?
Oh,
Well,
not at all. After everything
Considering we
that's
considering we are in
Zero.
hell, I'm not feeling very lucky.
Also, I
feeling
will
very
point
hurt.
out there was a hut over in this direction, in the southwest direction that you backtracked from to here before when you were venturing around that you found, with a bubbling sound coming from it.
Hmm.
So I say we just start walking in the direction we think the
We could
city
check-
is.
We could check out the hut.
We
Odds
could.
are good or bad. Probably
Bad.
50-50. I mean,
Yeah.
probably closer to like 80-20. We are in hell. That's why we've been. And that's why we avoided it. Yeah, Does no one have anything to help us move faster? If we could find like a cart, I am.
One other
proficient
thing I
in
will
carts.
mention is that there were dead road members back here, but they seem to be torn asunder, like limbs and clothing alike.
But like by the hut.
No, like before the hut, down the main trail. So it's not there's not necessarily a trail, but it seems high trafficked. And since there's a sandstorm coming on, you can't really see footprints that well.
Right.
But like this direction, I should probably be the admin here, huh?
That'd be good.
This direction is road. This dimension or this direction is hut.
I really think we should. I agree with Abe that we should.
This
just
direction is castle.
I think whatever good we find will be negated by how much it slows us down.
I agree.
The closer we get to the city is the closer we get to achieving our goals.
You do know that the city is about a day away at this point of full travel.
Like a day and night, or we'll reach there.
Like you don't know for sure,
Okay.
but probably a day, maybe a night. You were just told 3 days in this direction.
If we're feeling lucky, I say we could like go fast. And
And once you get there, you don't know necessarily if it's a hostile place that you'll be able to sleep in.
That's
Right.
true. Still think we should go that way.
I concur.
Cool. Are we all in agreement?
I am.
Nice. That's a majority. Let's go.
Cool. Make your battle line, please.
Battle lines, Pedro.
I'm feeling kind of rough. I'll chill in the back.
And I will look and watch her.
Also, the battle has just commenced, so if you guys want to administer any
Commence.
healing potions, try and short rest,
if-
see what happens, whatever the cases are.
My
I'm very
initiative
hurt.
10.
But we need to go fast.
Commence, Ben. That's starting. You fool.
Why are we
This
rolling
battle had-
initiative, Walter?
Because you said the battle commenced. That's the start of something.
It's now a 4-way fight to the death.
We could take a short rest. I could use a short rest. I mean,
What are you at? What or how bad are you?
I'm not bleeding still, but I was just bleeding a lot. Like, I look like about a quarter of the person I usually am.
On a scale of 1 to 55, I'm a.
Yeah, no.
Well, here, friend, I can take care of your wounds for you. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on him.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck. We have someone who has cure wounds? Yeah. Shit.
This is so abnormal.
Yeah.
Wait a
get-
minute, we have a healer? What is this shit?
You get 16 health back, Ryan Skrosk.
Oh my god.
Thank you a lot.
I also have
feel
prayer
much
feeling, which
better.
heals everybody.
I'm good.
I still look rough, but I think I can manage.
Yeah, I'm good.
No
If a
problem.
fight happens, I'll just have to be defensive.
Alright. Is everybody good on tabs and everybody's all caught up with each other? No discussions that need to be had?
Nah,
I think we should try and move fast instead of stealthy,
I agree.
personally.
Alright.
I am just gonna do one thing before we move on. I'm gonna use my Harness Divine Power feature so I can use my Channel Divinity to regain a spell slot up to level 2, so I can get that second level slot back.
Does that come back at long rest?
Short
ability?
rest.
Short rest. Okay, cool.
That's sweet.
Roll me a percentile, please.
Who?
Percentile.
No, Zakari.
That's a 100.
What?
Nice.
I
Maybe.
think.
As you pray, your prayer seems to not be heard.
Fuck.
Dude,
I mean,
hell is a
fudge.
wasteland.
Cheese and rice.
Gosh darn it. These hellish energies are blocking my prayer. It cause problems in the future.
Roll the 100, man.
Not a good thing?
No, the lower the better.
Well, that's silly.
Eh,
For
not usually. If you
percentiles.
roll like a crit
Oh,
miss,
roll
the
three
zero's the
zeros.
worst.
It's a 0. You're fine.
Like divine intervention. You are
Yeah,
rolling
everything
your
with a
left way lower.
percentile. Yeah, everything with involving a percentile. Normally, the lower the better. Anyways, because if you get a 0, 0, 0, it's like the best ever. Because that's literally a 1%.
Like, 0, 0, 0.
Because 100 would be 1 0.
Yeah, it would be 1, 0, 0.
Well, it's still 0, 0, 0 because there's no 10, because you roll a D100 and a D10 and
Yeah. So you rolled a 0, 0, 0?
yes, I rolled a 0, 0 and a 0.
Because that's 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
on mine it's at 100.
Okay, gotcha. Well, that's unfortunate, to say the least. Anyways,
Now that that's
Um,
cleared up,
yes. Oh, nice. I have all my stuff that I need. That's neat. All right. So, I have Gordon's cannon.
Wait, no,
Um,
0 0 1 would be. So, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you guys want to do? Anything else you want to discuss before you head out?
I don't think particularly.
All right. This is the battle order then?
That's what it seems like, yeah.
All right, cool. As you guys start to walk, you see this body start to twitch on the floor, start to contort in very unnormal manners, starts to stand up as a bipedal once again. Its spine seems to snap into form bit by bit by bit as it's standing up, but head slightly cocked to the side, eyes washed over with white and glowing a little bit of black as it approaches Gorobthar.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna let Grabthar decide what to do. I will do nothing.
And another one comes from behind. Grobthar, roll me a perception check.
I should do that one.
Perception. I rolled an 8.
Cool. All you guys feel a very odd gust of wind, almost cold in nature, flush through your body before this.
Ah, that feels so refreshing after all that.
You know what? It probably does. Kind of terrifying.
But
Yeah.
in that comfortable, terrifying way.
Yeah, offsetting of the other terrifying heat.
Terrifying. Well, if he's walking at me, fucking, can I like, what's the insight? His ass? Can I like,
Yes.
Inside his ass.
what is he doing? Fucking fuck. I could roll the 1, I guess.
It it seems to be undead and walking at you. You can't tell if it's menacing or not, but it's a little creepy.
Okay.
And you just fought this thing. Its weapons were kind of scary.
I mean, undead things walking at me, I feel like it's not a good thing. I'll ready my weapons, and can I like hold an action to like?
Sure.
actually- Cool.
Everybody roll initiative then for the standardized actions.
Is mine still 10?
Yes.
Woo!
Seven.
6, baby.
4.
Oh my
16.
gosh. Okay, so we have
Oh, that's
you're at Grobthar's at
10.
10. Tam's at 7. Abe, what'd you get?
I'm at 4.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. So, and then, don't have, here. I don't, we're just gonna call you Z for now, because whatever, you're this Gordon. What'd you roll, Gordon? Zakari?
16.
16. Alright, cool. Zakari, what do you make of this? As this creature walks closer.
So I
walks
apologize.
to
I had to
you.
step away for a second. What do these creatures look like?
Yeah, so these creatures are the dead bodies you just had done with, which are the guards to the supreme ruler. But they, after when you guys started walking past them, you saw that they started like getting up all on their own, and their bodies started snapping into position. What, like torso, shoulders, and then the head a little tilted to the left, eyes glowing like flushed white with a little bit of black seems to be pouring out of their eye sockets. But for the most part, otherwise, they seem to be the same creatures with the same weapons, holding a very different stance than they did before.
I say undead. I hate the undead, and then I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the guy closest to me and Grobthar.
Okay.
So I point at one creature I can see within range, and that's range is 60 feet. And the sound of a Dolores spell fills the air for a moment. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it takes 1d12 instead. And that's raised to a d12, because d8, 2d8 and 2d12 because I'm at 5th level.
What kind of a roll did you say?
Wisdom. Wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
And what kind of damage is this?
Necrotic.
Cool. All right. As you do this attack, it seems to well, it succeeds. It succeeds. So as the toll comes out, it seems to be unfazed by this, right? Because it's completely negated if it fails this one.
No, it's still half damage.
Okay. So what's the half damage then?
9.
9.
do I
All
have a
right, and you're doing
2?
it to this one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, it's 9 divided by 2, so that's 5.
Okay.
Round it up, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yep, so 5 necrotic damage.
All right. Then the creatures will speak in a very odd, wispy voice, going, Hey, we just want to make it to the cabin, and we see that you've given us quite the bodies to do so. We can help you along your way. But if you choose violence, well, we came here after the. That'll be this one's turn, and this one's turn.
Well, I guess we have no choice, and I throw my weapons.
All right. Next up is Abe. What do you do with this?
Let's see. I don't appreciate the aggressiveness and how they came up to us instead of just stating their business from afar. So out of defense, I'm gonna do. Oh, they can only whisper. They have to get close to us. With this
You should have
newfound-
whispered louder.
Huh? They did whisper, so I'm gonna change my decision.
She's fucking. Oh wait a minute. They're disabled.
This is fine print reading. I'm gonna be like, oh, cool. Yeah, we could totally kill you in a second, but we're not because we're good.
He says, holding 4 quarterstaffs.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say that out loud so that the rest of the team hears it. And I'm gonna step away.
Okay.
As they are not currently.
Hey, we're doing a shovel. On your side, runs away.
I can definitely take you, but I'm just gonna take you over here.
Yeah. And they're not gonna attack me because of what they just said, so it's all good.
All right.
Alright.
Then down the order to Tam. What do you make of this? These undead creatures.
They're not attacking me.
They haven't attacked
my
anybody yet, but Zakari has fucked one of them a little bit.
I don't know if I trust Zakari's decision making right now.
Hey, I see undead coming at me.
He did end up.
I'm not a fan of that.
He
was- it
is
was-
like
did end up being a
borderline
gate,
cleric,
though.
so
Borderline. I am full cleric.
yeah.
He did just heal me too.
I mean, you're a cleric of Kokirk, so I mean, like, borderline cleric.
Hey, Kokirk's great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I'm gonna follow Abe's lead here, and just slowly back away.
Okay. Slowly? That's your entire movement, isn't it?
Yeah, he's gonna do it slowly over 6 seconds.
That's not how movement works. Alright. Then it is back to Gordon. What are you doing? Or not Gordon.
St. Gordon's not here.
Well, it's just the placeholder for
How
Zakari.
I miss Blue Gordon.
So back up to me. I'm gonna turn to them, take a step back, and take a knee, and be like, "Sorry, people. I did. I see undead coming at me, and I just got spooked a little bit. I apologize."
They respond going, "This is hell. You should get used to these things."
Another fine point.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything else.
Alright, for all intents and purposes, combat has ended. So you may interact with said creatures accordingly, out of order now.
All right, I
Alright,
want to
that
start
being
to
said,
run
I
away.
would like to do a
I
surprise.
want to start to run.
I want to move slightly faster now. At 6 seconds.
All right. So who's going first?
I believe I cut Walter off.
It's like, well, now that the combat's over, I would like to do a surprise attack.
Well, now that you've got done, whatcha?
So that may get my assassination damage.
He just wanted higher initiative. Genius move.
I don't know if it works that way.
Grabthar, make me a perception check.
Yeah.
11.
11. You see that these entities have an emanating black like around their body, and you've only seen this before with the wraith that you encountered in the ice cave.
You gotta get the heck out of here.
But only Grabthar sees this.
I'm
I'm
sure it's
thinking that
always
anyways.
Growthar.
Let's be honest.
Okay. So, and obviously the creatures before this weren't making this eminence.
No.
Okay. I don't know what to do with that. Fucking.
Do with it what
So,
you will.
I
Also,
guess a
Abe, are
little.
you wearing? Okay, two things. What are you all wearing? Abe, what are you wearing? And Grabthar, what are you wearing?
What? That's obvious.
So obvious, you
As he
should
looks
explain
it
it to
up.
us.
Well, it's obvious for me. It should be
What are you wearing?
the full plate.
Okay, cool.
What is technically equipped? Black robe, the Dragon Jesus amulet. I need to put a lot of the stuff back in my backpack actually. So we're just gonna say that.
Okay, so is the black robe the robe of the road, or
Yeah.
just a black robe?
It's just the black robe I've been wearing the whole game.
And do you currently have your mimic out, or your mimic?
Oh, yeah, it's always with me, and I haven't sent it away.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
I've had this little
Right?
dragon dude.
Yeah, he's had a black dragon, actually pretty reminiscent of the one that you saw in the cave.
Mimic, right?
How did I not like?
It's
I've
not
only
like a
said it,
mimic
like,
that
twice.
destroys people. It's a what? It's a there's a different word for it. It's a
A familiar.
familiar. That's the
Yeah.
word. Familiar. Not a mimic. I just forgot the word. I'm not
What
just
is-
insinuating there.
What
Did
if
I
it's
know
a
that?
familiar mimic?
You met it once, but it was like back in Kremque once.
Oh
So
my goodness.
It's running around in my robe a lot, you know. It's hidden. Don't really see it much.
it goes away when he
Man.
takes when it takes damage, but when Abe takes damage, I just have hit it as well. So
Yeah,
I mean, I trust you, so I trust it.
my little pet. Norbert,
Yeah.
I think.
Norbert the Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, Norbert.
yep.
Alright.
Did
So
we
yes,
for that one.
I discreetly have my mimic. Or familiar.
Or familiar, yes, we'll call it familiar because that's what it is,
Familiar.
not a mimic. I just said
Alright.
mimic because I've been playing Elden Ring a lot.
How about you?
Um,
Are you?
all right. So, what are you guys? So, did you want to do something, Grabthar? I think.
Did I? No. I was just wanted to make the joke about the sneak attack. That's
Okay. Okay,
So-
gotcha.
it.
All right. Do any of you address these creatures?
Yeah, what's your business? What are you? What are you doing here? Why are you here?
Who are you here?
How'd you
They
get
go. They respond saying, "We are tortured souls brought here against our will. We were searching to find people in the capital that can lead us out of this hellscape, back to the plane that we're from, so we can find our our final resting place."
So you're tortured souls, you saw some dead bodies, you took them over, and now you're trying to get somewhere to be freed. Cool. Okay. Checks out with me.
Sounds pretty chill.
And these bodies are very, very unique as they provide access to, well, they like different areas of the castle.
True. That's convenient. Have you been to the castle?
We have attempted once, but those hosts no longer exist in this plane.
Ah, so you got caught. That's what I'm gathering.
Well, their bodies were not as durable as we'd hoped.
Ah, okay. Well, that means you know the way, as we do too, but we think you should go in front.
They go, "Well, we can show you inside as well, a little bit. But we will need a favor in exchange."
Of course. Yep.
Right, who do you want banished?
Yeah.
Or unbanished. We gotta do both.
We will need you to escort us back to the overworld.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, how do you guys plan on getting there?
Who said we wanted to get there?
By walking.
You plan on staying in hell, looking like that?
That is precisely not the
I'm
plan.
clearly doing well for myself. So
Are you trying to impose yourself as the?
One
Well,
would
I
say I'm
am.
pretty hell bent.
It's
Are you trying to deceive?
no, I'm just
Okay.
Are you trying to incite them?
Alright, we'll try. Or I'll try. Fuck, I don't speak for these guys.
Well, I can't make any promises, but it seems like we all have the same goals in getting out of here, so if we can stick together, I guess, in a sense, make our chance of survival that much higher.
All right.
If worst comes to worst, you could probably take over a body of someone from the road and go through the portals that they have. But I don't know where those are. But that's just one thing. That's what I've heard is that the road has a way out.
Well, we do know of a certain sum that helps mortals like you. At least equips them with a head. Normally needs bodies to do so. If you have any spare bodies to offer this
No.
creature.
We don't have any spare bodies to offer anyone.
Yet.
Sorry to tell you.
Hmm.
Well, that seems like an evil thing to do. What do you mean by their bodies? Like their souls?
No, the opposite. Literally just physical flesh.
Bodies are easy to come by, I guess.
Especially in hell.
Especially in hell.
I'm not digging this doing another plan, so I'm gonna walk up to one of them with my staff in like a really threatening way at their face. And I'm gonna be like, listen here, you body snatching bastards. We're literally going through hell and we've seen a lot of shit. And I can see a bad deal when I see it.
All right,
Bad
roll
deal
for
when I see it.
intimidation.
19.
Holy shit, that's right. You're very charismatic.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be like, you're gonna take us there,
No deal.
or you're gonna be ripped limb from limb, and you're gonna have to find a new body.
They look at you and go, bodies aren't the issue, you see, as we can jump as we so choose. It's the passage that we require to the other plane, seeing as we've been trapped here for so long. And if you think that you've been through hell so far, wait till you see the capital, my friend. Wait till you've seen the capital. So, we go weary of this banter. Do we have a deal? Or should we let you rot and get eaten by the other things that scurry along these sands?
Try not to make deals, but I think we can work together.
And the rest of you?
I mean, yeah, it seems that intimidation failed, so we're good.
I mean, so okay, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, cuz I mean, they don't really fit in visually, right? They're going to stick out just by how they're animated or
Mm-hmm.
reanimated. So,
Yeah, but we could still get there and then ditch them. This isn't like a.
I don't know, maybe there's just a bunch of animated fucking beard demons. They seem to know stuff, at least.
They seem like they've been here for a long time.
Could also argue that they were injured in battle, and that's why they're limping and twitching a little bit. I feel like I could sell that to whoever asks.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna
And
turn
then
and look at Abe, and I'm gonna tell him telepathically, I think we should go along with this for now.
well, we're all friends here. We can. Yeah.
Make
All
it
right,
as
all you
our
guys
best.
roll wisdom check for me.
Like a save?
Nope.
10.
6.
18.
12.
Cool. Zakari, you remember that there were on the trail before dead bodies of road members that you have passed.
And I'll bring that up to these two. Hey, we found some dead bodies of road members a little while back. Do you guys want to swap into those? If that'd be better?
Well, these are the ones that are highly sought after, seeing as they don't necessarily die often. And when they do, they're not in an easy place to acquire. So these are premium bodies, if you will. But I appreciate the offer. If you want to bring those bodies, we have a friend, we should say, that can help you with some supplies, perhaps?
Well, so let me get this straight. We bring dead bodies to your quote unquote friend and they will give us supplies of some kind? Am I reading that
Yes.
right? Okay.
Bonus if they're road members. He hates the road.
All right, I want to meet him.
Well, it seems like Tam's
Very
on it.
like a very like what you can assume to be a grin, but the jaw doesn't line up right, and it kind of disconnects, and you see like the lips start to peel back in a very unnatural way as they kind of gesture for you to go and find them. Well,
I'm gonna ask Abe and Grobthar, are you okay? Are you guys okay with that? Bringing the road, finding the road bodies and bringing them? Seems
Are
like we
they
use all the
possessed?
supplies we have, all the supplies we can get.
Are they gonna possess them? Is that the plan?
No, we bring them to their quote unquote friend, and they'll
I
give
don't
us
know.
supplies of some kind.
What's your friend gonna do with the dead bodies?
well, we don't exactly know. It's different every time.
Can you give us some examples?
PowerPoint
Like a
presentation.
party or like a game of Red Rover.
Red Rover, send that dead body right over.
You'll
Is
just
it,
have to see, I suppose.
are they a
So how long is
demon?
this gonna take though? I mean,
Devil? Are they a devil?
Maybe? We are unsure.
Jesus, dude. We gotta get. I'm sorry. We have to get to this capital before, like quickly. So
Well, once you getting there is the easy part. Once you get in, surviving's the difficult.
but we gotta get there fast. We
Well,
can't. We can't spend our time going back, picking up dead bodies, stopping at someone else's place.
I agree.
well, let me explain it this way.
Put a target on our back.
Living on the streets is hard enough alone. Getting thrown in jail, well, it's hell. Then, just getting picked on by the literal demigods that just exist and have manners to their name. Manners to their name. The plots of land that they own are just torturous, and they pick off the streets. So if you can't blend into the crowd and hold your own, getting there is going to be the least of your worries. If you plan on, going in.
Doesn't sound like a bad
well,
idea because we kind of stick out like sore thumbs, with the exception of hand. I'm gonna tilt my head at Grobthar.
well, even if we go back though, I don't know. It's because it's let's see, because the what is going on? Because it's we have the so me getting there before the actual guy
Yeah.
will give us a better chance of people believing I'm the guy,
Yes.
Agreed.
seeing me. But if we don't show up with any of these guards, people could take that to be suspicious.
We
Just
could
as long
show up with these two and be like, there was a terrible fight.
And the protection. We've got 3 guards. I think we're good.
And you could pretend that some of us are prisoners that you took from the fight,
There's a
That
chance
seems
we get
plausible.
thrown in jail, and I don't think we want that to happen.
Isn't there someone that we get out of jail? Isn't that one of our
Uh,
subplots?
Gordon, creep in the shadow.
Ah, that one, yeah.
Is there a guy?
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes, the short
Fuck off.
one.
Could be. Also, you don't know if he's what happened to Gordon, so you gotta kind of find out with the different avenues of what happened to him.
All right.
Yeah. I know it's dangerous, but for us to do anything we need to do, we kind of have to get to the city.
Agreed.
I'm not gonna try and convince you guys otherwise. Just wanted to bring it up. I've just put the fourth wheel in your group here.
My votes move on. Let's go to the city.
Well, it sounds like we're moving on to the city, gentlemen and/or ladies.
What do you guys think, Tam and
So
Grubthar?
I wanna move on to the city. I mean, if we didn't have a time limit of there being like a possibility of us getting there before the guy, maybe. But
I
feel
would
like
say that this would only take like a quarter of a day, maybe max.
I feel like we need as much time as we can have.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, how far do scouting parties scout? It's not that far. They still have to turn around and report shit. So, yeah.
And the clock is ticking on Gordon.
And the clock is ticking on Gordon.
So push forward, I guess, would be my vote.
All right.
Sounds like we're in agreement.
All right. You guys good?
Yeah.
Let's push on.
I want to
Alright.
chat these undead people up. So, what is your home plane? Is it like the same place that we're from?
Well, we were originally from Yorlin.
Oh, yep, that's us too. Yorlin. How long have you both been down here?
Time is different here and hard to count when there's not days that go by.
What are your names in the
go.
overworld?
Well, I was Diedrich, and I was Dubuk.
Drake.
Diedrich sounds familiar. Does that sound familiar to anyone else? Or was it just me? It might be an actual name that I'm like thinking of, like Dietrich Mannheim. Is that from How I Met Your Mother? Ryan, does that sound familiar to you? Rick.
I started watching again. I'm halfway through season 6.
Hi. Is that
Diedrich does not sound familiar in the
Dietrich Mannheim?
context of this campaign.
Okay.
Unless they're in your backstory or something.
No. I don't think so.
What kind of beings were you in the overworld?
That's what type of beans they were, like garbanzo or kidney.
Black
You were-
beans.
What bean would you be?
Well, you see, we were
Jelly.
Jumping.
street merchants at a place on the bottom right of the continent, had a big lighthouse. Real old. It was named Abattoir.
Mm-hmm. And
Your
how'd you
street-
die? Oh, go ahead.
We were street merchants, and well, if any of you are from there and know of it, it's kind of run by criminals.
Hmm.
It's debatably one of the most underground, literally and metaphorically, places in all of New Orleans. At least when we were there. Who knows? Maybe it's gotten better. Maybe it's gotten worse.
I'm sure it looks peachy keen nowadays.
If your perception is high enough, you might notice my head perks up a little bit when they notice that, or when they say Ebudar. I'm not gonna say anything quite yet.
My
Can
past
I get a
perception is
read?
at 18, so I might notice it.
Probably do.
Yeah,
Can I
past the
get-
perception of 18 will see that. What was that, Abe?
Can I get a read on the facial expressions of an undead?
You can try.
All right.
And as
Trying to
I
see it. Telling the truth.
Okay.
23.
They are definitely telling the truth.
Nice. Wow. We might actually be able to trust these guys. Crazy.
we'll see.
Suddenly you get stabbed in the back. Ah!
Cool. No, I feel good about these undead dudes. Yeah.
I want to ask Tam about Abador and what he knows, because I saw his head perk up.
Ask him.
I was about to.
There's just a long pause. It's awkward.
So, Tam, I noticed your head perked up when they mentioned they knew of Abattoir. Do you know anything about it, about the city? Are they telling the
I know of
truth?
it. That's how I remember it too. I think.
Have you been there before?
Kind of like a second home of mine. I used to live there. Worked as like a bodyguard, mercenary type there.
Yes.
Right after I left the road.
So you were a part of the
Dangerous.
road.
Or wait, fuck. Right hand. Right hand. Sorry, wrong words.
Okay.
But they're not lying. It's a dangerous place. If you go along, if you walk along in certain areas of the city, especially if you look rich enough, you could be in for a bad night.
So you mentioned that it was your second home, so what would you consider your first home then?
It's no big deal.
Okay, I'm not gonna prod you any further.
I don't know. Yeah.
Wanna
That
ruffle any
place
feathers?
that place is tough. Known for duels on the street, and if anyone feels they insulted you, they could. There's actually laws that say that like encourage dueling.
Interesting indeed. I'm sure a big, strong fellow like yourself won many duels back in your day.
Kind of have to if you want to survive. It's kind of how I learned to fight. You know, before I was refined by the right hand. But yeah, it's on the coast, big lighthouse and all. I'd definitely like to be there. What do you guys intend on doing when you reach the world, the back to Yorland?
Well, hopefully we can rest. We've been wandering countless amount of time, unable to track this point. Getting back to Orland, we could rest.
Does that line up with what I know about like spirits and like spiritual mumbo jumbo?
What knowledge do you have at all of?
Not much.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know personally what I would know. Like, should I make a religion check to see if I would know anything about that?
you can do that, or you can ask somebody else.
Okay.
If you make the religion check, it would be with disadvantage for sure, though.
Okay. Yeah, I got a 13.
I
So,
mean, for the most part, you know that souls do have to complete their life's desire,
Hmm.
or something that the reason that a lot of souls end up wandering is because of there was something that they really wanted that they could never complete, and they're searching the world, in this case hell, to try and find that goal. So if these people's goals were, if they were, for example, being tortured in hell and they're just every day thinking, I just want to get out, and then they die in that manner, it would be likely that this would be a creation of that.
okay. Well, from one Abudari to another, I want to help you.
Well, yeah, appreciate it. They kind of like take a bow, but the neck's gonna like in a very unnatural way.
Sure, I'll bow back at him. I think we should get going though.
I'm just I'm assuming you're doing this as you're walking. So
Oh, yeah.
That is correct.
if anybody else has anything else they want to try and glean here,
I'm good.
Nope.
Fun for me.
all right, cool. The sandstorm seems to let up a bit. You see some rock formations in front of you, but it is roughly time for food at this point. That you are all becoming hungry. It's
Oh,
hard to
damn.
say it's noon because there's no sun, but you're all becoming hungry at this point.
Oh, Jesus, we don't have much food and water. You guys don't eat, do you? Dead people?
We require no sustenance. The body is already withering away.
Okay. Good. Because we do not have much food to spare. Should we take a short rest and eat here?
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
You are currently in the middle of like a desert, essentially.
You make a good point. Is there anywhere we can't see very far? Is there anywhere that looks like it's like a sand dune or something where we could huddle like and get out of the sand, like out of the windy areas?
Yeah, the rock formations.
Yeah, is there like an area, is there a rock formation we could chill out in?
Yeah, there's a couple of them. There's, we'll say, one over here, and one over here.
Okay.
But like way that way. Not like that close.
Whichever one's closest, I think I would say.
Okay, the one over here then.
That sound good for you, for all you?
That sounds okay to me.
I'm good with this.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go to that one then, Ben.
Alright, cool.
Try to take a little resty.
A little bit of a rest going on. All right. So, you guys make makeshift camp, pull out some fish, do your best to eat it, and chill out for an hour. What are you all doing?
I'll tell some stories.
All right.
I tell a story about the duelist champion of Ebudar, who would toy with his enemies until he made them stumble, and then he'd fend them off. Champion of the poor and hungry, people who couldn't defend themselves. He would step up and he took many fights in their honor. The story kind of has a sad ending though, because eventually he got old and was bested by some young up and comer. But the legend lives on of the champion of Ebudar.
All right. Grop there, what are you up to?
I don't know, nothing. Listening to Tom's stories.
Cool. Roll me a perception check.
Rolling perception. 10.
As you're listening to Tom's stories and your eyes start to wander, you see in the distance, now that the sandstorm is gone in the sky, you see souls wisping towards the westward direction. Not huge amounts like you saw on the mountaintops. Maybe 1, 2 every 5 minutes, but going quite fast in that direction.
Sorry, which direction? West direction?
In the westward direction, very, very high up in the air.
Towards the capital?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. What are you up to, Zakari?
I am just listening to Tam's riveting stories.
All right.
This one
And
brings
Abe?
a tear to my eye by the end of it.
I am playing with Norbert, as I guess I haven't let him out in like weeks. So
So you let him out in hell. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, so he's flying around and I'm humming some tune or something.
right.
Yep,
Cool, cool.
playing with him.
As the hour goes by, Abe, make me a perception check.
$11.
As the time goes by, in the distance, you see very, very far, now that the sandstorm is gone, you see just in the distance of your view and a huge black stone wall with ramparts at the top. Seems to go left and
See it.
it seems to go north and south for as far as you can see, where there's different rock formations, but you can see a huge is brimstone a color? Is that like dark black, I think? I don't know. Dark like
Yeah, let's go.
yeah, brimstone color sort of black. Think like think like Minecraft Ender Dungeon sort of color. Or not Ender Dungeon, another dungeon, whatever that is.
Stronghold. Yeah.
Stronghold, yes. Think of
Nether.
Nether Stronghold sort of color, emanating, and probably and towering in the distance.
Is that it up there? I say to the undead peeps.
They look over and go, "Why, yes. Yes, it is."
Fantastic. It's in the middle of the open plain, is where we are, or is it surrounded by mountains?
It's got like rock formations around it, but it's primarily in the open plain.
Interesting. Okay.
Wait, could that have been a short rest where I heal myself?
Yeah, for sure. All of you guys can choose to short rest this if you want.
Okie
It looks menacing. Um, cool. Do I see an entrance?
Not from this spot.
Okay. Can I assume we're gonna remember the direction back through the mountains? Is that something I can assume?
It's been pretty much just straight desert, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't really have any further actions. Hey guys, I see it. It's there.
Look, Grand Ho.
How do we want to approach this?
By walking, preferably.
Maybe running if needed.
I just mean, we do kind of look like an out of place group. How should we, like, do we walk in with you and you just go, "Do you dare question me?" or some shit? Or,
Someone actually questions us, and then the plan
yeah,
falls apart.
yeah. Or should we put on some sort of disguise? Or something.
Some sort of disguise would be good.
Especially
Really?
for me, and just look at myself with two tentacles poking out.
You might actually fit in down here.
Let's ask the undead. Hey undead, does our group fit in down here?
They look you over and go, "No.
None of us?
Maybe if you had robes of the road."
Cool. I put one on. How about now? Do I look good?
Well, good is a relative term here. Yes, you look like a member of the road, but they're picked off the streets to be tortured, sold, eaten, enslaved. You name it. They're
So
not
we
treated kindly here, but
don't
they're
know.
not out of place.
Okay. What would be good, not out of place?
Unless you are a owner of some of the land or a house. I don't think that that's a choice here in hell, my friend.
Well, how much
Unless you
land?
have something
Yeah.
to prove yourself with.
I'm looking for an investment opportunity.
What if we just open a loan, get some land, and then fit in normally?
The land here is
Not
bought.
pay it.
The land
House
here is
tax
not
only go up.
bought with coin. It is bought with blood and war,
I
and
got
power, influence. The people here that have estates, no matter how big or how small, have fought the, what did you call them, investors, off. And to keep their land, they continue to do so, whether it be through trickery, straight up raw power, influence, blackmail, you name it. The houses shift continually, except for a select few. And you don't mess with those.
So I feel like I can persuade, deceive, intimidate, and charm my way through here. I think Grobthar is probably fine with intimidation. I don't know what we're gonna do with you, Tam, or you, Zakari. I have no idea.
I can be kind of intimidating.
You can? Okay.
Might be easier if I had if I had some kind of disguise.
I will say intimidation here is interesting because if you can't back up what you say, well, they'll call you out for it.
You best be backing up.
If I know the name of a devil that owns land, could that be intimidating?
Democracy gets you into the front door. It does not get you to the table.
Democracy.
What democracy?
Owners of land, democracy.
Formalities, I should say, not democracy.
Get up for the Republic for democracy.
Oh, new empire.
I have the High Castle.
So intimidation just isn't as effective. Good to know.
It works, but
another-
if it's somebody of influence, they will challenge you out and
Is that
call you out.
true for deception? Is that true for persuasion? Is that true of all of the other things I said?
Well, hostility is met with violence here, exclusively, if not torture, for those that secede the killing.
Okay, how far does kindness get you?
That's a currency that is very rarely accepted here.
Okay, so I can't be kind. I
By
can't
the underlings, maybe. Such as the road. The
Okay.
road may accept it, but the demons that live here, that house these places, with their influence, will not care about kindness. They will care about what they can achieve and what they can glean from your presence. Whether it be you being enslaved for them, a meal, maybe they're hungry, or just something to watch dance as they throw flames at continually for the rest of their time.
Okay. All right, undead dudes. What would you suggest we do?
Well, we're just hoping for a way out.
And
What you
we're-
do in the city is up to you.
And we're your best ticket to the way out. I think it's in our joint. I think we're both very incentivized to have us get through this alive. Would you agree?
What exactly is through this for you? For
We
us,
think-
we're getting in to find somebody that knows how to get out.
We want to go in, do our business, and get out.
Yes, what does
With
your
you.
business look like?
Our business looks like going into the High Castle and leaving said High Castle.
So a suicide mission.
Nice. All right. Well, that's the way it is then.
Who doesn't love a good suicide? Am I right, boys?
Well, I sure hope you're good at impersonating.
I'm decent with the talking.
I've talked once or twice in my life.
English is my first language.
All right. So what do you plan on doing exactly?
It sounds like our plan is pretty much intimidation with Grobthar as the supreme ruler. You two as guards. And what do you want to do, Tam and Zakari?
I really think I could be a prisoner.
Right? Prisoner it is. Can I be an investor? I've got a lot of blood on my hands, and I'm looking to put a down payment on some property.
Well, if you're looking to invest, that usually means killing the person that owns the property, which is more of a threat.
like a gladiator situation.
Pretty much.
Cool.
Unless you can just blackmail them off the spot.
Oh.
Or if they
You like
suddenly
me
get
so bad.
banished.
Jesus, so you're either a slave or a gladiator, is what I'm hearing. I'm a slave. Yeah, okay. I don't have the build to be a gladiator. So yeah, Tam, you and me, we're prisoners.
Us
We
against the world.
We might be able to make whatever his name look like some kind of demon daredevil.
Blue Gordon.
We can make
Zakari?
Blue Gordon.
Sakari.
Ah, yes, that is my name.
Yeah, I have a disguise kit. I might be able to make you look like some kind of devil. I don't know, you are kind of small for a devil.
Who are you calling small?
Zakari, do you have any spells to like hide yourself or conceal yourself?
I can create a fog cloud. That's pretty concealing, right?
Hmm.
What's
You should
new?
probably
What's-
take, you should probably get disguised by Tam. That sounds like a good idea.
Well, I guess for the betterment of the group.
Or maybe you're a slave. I don't know. One of those two. Which do you want?
I will take the disguise, please.
Are you good with that, Tam?
I'll do my best.
All right.
So, every devil I've seen here has been pretty big, right?
Like, yeah, like 4 times the size of you.
How big are the imps?
Like a quarter, half the size of you, maybe?
You could be a sex personer.
Ooh, I don't know if that's in my wheelhouse.
Oh, okay. I got some paints and shit. I could paint him like red and then bony. Make his. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and paint him to make his tentacles look like little bones, like he's got bony arms and shit. So he kind of looks like Henrik's, but like a little version of him.
I'm Henrik's son. Pleased to meet you.
Like if that's possible, that's what I want to try and do.
Okay, roll. Are you proficient with this guy's kit?
No.
Okay, you can do your best with disadvantage
Okay.
and sleight of hand, I suppose.
Okay.
Whichever one you need to use that specifically.
Yeah, I have no clue. Sleight
I
of
think there's
hand-
sleight of hand or performance. I don't remember which. I think
Sleight of
performance
hand
is
works
when you
for
use it. I
me.
think sleight of hand is when you put it on.
That makes sense. Alright, no dice. 12.
It looks okay.
There you go, buddy.
If they take a second glance, maybe you could hold a conversation. But
This
if
is my-
they inspect it closely, they'll probably figure it out.
This is my best work yet. I would try and stay far away from people though.
Okay, I guess we have something to go off of.
Speaking of, I need to make myself look different. And it pains me to do this. I pull out a razor and shave my head so I'm now bald. So I don't look like myself. I should probably write that down so I remember.
Wait,
I'm not
what?
bald.
Where'd Tam go? Tam? What'd you do with Tam, you monster?
Is it gonna be the return of Tam's brother?
No. Well, I should probably call myself something different. Who cares? What are they gonna
I'll
do?
call
Find
myself
me?
Pawnacy. That fool.
You can still call me Tam. No one's gonna know, right?
Yeah, surely.
If you're in front of a road member, just don't use my name. Please.
But what name should we use?
Sean Shaughnessy.
Fuck it. You can.
How
You
about
may call
Pam?
me Sean. You may call. You may call me Rick.
Call you Rick?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, just want to make sure I heard that right.
Yeah, no last name. Just Rick.
All right. There we go. What else are you guys all doing?
Does anyone have a rope?
Rope.
Yeah, like to tie me up to make me look like a prisoner.
They're slaves though, not a prisoner, right?
I'm a slave.
Difference.
Okay.
Because if you're tied up, then you're a useless slave.
Yeah, it's Growpthar's intimidation that keeps us in line.
Yeah,
And-
so I'll just follow Grabthar around with my head bowed.
And defeated look.
Yeah. And a defeated look. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, so Undead Peeps. So we're gonna go to the castle as slaves to the Grandmaster over here. What do you think?
How does that sound? Are we normal? Are we normal yet?
Do you guys want to be slaves too? We can make you slaves too.
No, they're
Well,
the guards. They have to be the guards, right?
But they could be slave guards.
I hope you have your story straight.
Stories. Oh my god, do you have come with more than one?
I think the story is that we tried to fight them, and then they kicked our ass, but we killed every other guard except for you two. Does that sound right?
That sounds good to me.
I probably shouldn't have this big ass longsword then.
Hmm.
I guess you can hold my longsword, Grabthar.
All right.
Are you still wearing the which robe are you wearing?
The black robe.
And then I'll try
Which
and-
one?
It just says black robe.
I
Okay,
can
you're not
make-
wearing the road one.
No.
Okay,
I
cool.
can make your black robe look like a road robe, maybe.
No. Or because then we'd look more like slaves, which is
Two.
a good thing.
And then we could have two road robes.
That'd probably be an easier transformation than.
And then I could be a fake road member, and you can be a fake road member. And then we don't have to be prisoners at all.
I thought Road were still prisoners here.
I mean, fuck it, we probably could be.
I mean, like they do work down here, and they have portals and shit that they go through.
They have jobs and wives and children.
I'm sure some road members are prisoners.
You could claim to have taken two road members prisoner.
They're traitors.
They're traitors. Yes.
Hey, undead dudes, are Rhodes prisoners here, or are they free people?
Well, the dynamic is a little complicated, so let me elaborate.
Alright.
Like I said earlier, there's 4 houses you don't fuck with.
Okay.
One, obviously, being the main castle and the king, the supreme ruler. Him and all of his army, you don't fuck with them. He will find wrath, and everybody you're associated with will cease to exist or be forever tortured. and enslaved.
Sounds good.
Below that, there are 3 houses. One being the Grudamari house. This house is demonic in nature and revolves around summoning creatures from other planes and strengthening devils. Think of just devils in general. And demons are in and out of that house as well. Then you have Groudon's house, which is
Hmm.
the primary house of the road. Now, the road members there's just a lot of them. They're just terrible. They're just little cushions of meat for everybody else in this plane, really. They use it as an in-between for their overworlds wherever they go. And the main hub is Groudon. But Groudon holds enough influence because of the road's reach that he has his own house. You could fuck with the road members, but don't fuck with the house. The last house is, well, it's the House of Vampires. Recently, there's been a spread of. They've been coming here and festering with each other. And
Fucking vampires.
they've been growing in power. Some seeking refuge and others seeking to inflict their curse on the world. Or blessing, depending how you look at it. That's the Alat House.
The
don't-
Alatas.
Yes, the Alat House.
That's my last name.
Oh, didn't realize you're coming home.
Coincidental. It's a coincidence. As
Wait,
far as I know.
Hold on.
What?
Are you a vampire?
Not that I know of.
Let me see
Not
your
that I-
teeth.
Oh, wait a
they
minute.
might. If you are related to them, maybe that's why your mother was, like, taken.
I haven't had any visions like that, so that would be an interesting twist.
Well,
okay.
if you feel ready, we're ready to go when you are. Otherwise, talk amongst yourselves. We will be thinking on our own as they kind of walk away and scout the area in front of you, waiting for your
I
like
could wear-
readiness.
I could wear. I'll wear the road hood if you still have it then,
Yeah, I give it to you.
and then I won't. I'll still have my weapons, and I
Mhm.
can make your. I might be able to make your hood kind of resemble a road hood. If it might kind of wreck it, I might have to stitch some stuff in there, but
Okay.
I'm gonna try and use some stuff in my disguise kit again to make his robe resemble the road robe.
Okay.
So
Use
that's,
the sleight of hand.
16.
Okay. Looks decent. Unless inspected closely, it'd probably pass.
Awesome.
Do you have any materials with you? I'd assume as disguise kit would have like sewing
Yeah,
stuff
I'm
in there.
just
So.
assuming it would have
Yeah.
sewing stuff in
Yeah,
it.
we'll run with it. It looks good enough. But if,
Okay.
if it's inspected or like, something's up,
Right.
somebody knows, they'll know, But for the most part, it looks good.
So do we want to be prisoners still, or do we want to be like some sort of embassy set by Groudon?
I think I'm gonna be prisoner.
Okay. I'll follow your lead. Be a prisoner too.
Yeah, under undead people, is it normal to have road members then be slaves within a different house? Is that gonna cause conflict?
That's pretty common. Normally, they're the meat of the underworld. Here, they
Yikes.
just exist. They're the slaves. They're the bread and butter. Really. Some turn into literal butter for some of them. But
I don't want to.
for the most part, it's they don't. They're either they either have their free will, and they're a road member, or they don't, and they're a slave. Normally, they don't wear that if they're a slave, though. Because if they have that, that indicates free will, which is usually the first thing that's thrown asunder.
Got it. Thank you for all of the information. This has been quite helpful.
Well, I need you to live after all.
That's true. That's fair.
And once again, please get your story straight. You will be questioned and met with aggression immediately through the front gate. And that's not to mention anywhere up to the castle, much less the castle itself, if you decide to venture further.
All right.
Noted. Could you role play with our bro Grobthar here? What kind of questions that he would be asked?
My friend, these are demons and otherworldly creatures. I do not know for what they may ask or for what they may want. Think of the worst things that they could possibly inquire about. And I
Okay.
guarantee you it's been done tenfold here.
All right. So, we're still prisoners.
I'm good with that.
Okay. What are you, Zakari?
I am a bodyguard of the Supreme Ruler.
Does that seem okay? You do have the glaive.
That is correct.
Do you look like one of them right now?
As well as Cam painted me to look like a devil.
Okay, cool.
And okay. And we were just getting back from our trip. Was it a success? What are we talking? You know what? Yeah, we're ready. Yeah.
Do we know our story? Did we get captured, or were we taken out of the castle place and just being brought back now?
No, dude, he's the Supreme King. He can do whatever he wants. What was
Yeah,
that?
right. So he's just not going to answer any of their questions. He's just going
No.
to strut in.
He doesn't have to. He's the Supreme Ruler. How
And
dare you
that's
question
the-
my motives?
This sounds like
and
already.
then they're gonna fight him and take his shit.
Nah,
And then
he's
the
gonna.
real Supreme Ruler is gonna show up and be like, "What the fuck?"
And then they're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, it's another Supreme Ruler. He must be a fake. Get him."
So, okay, why was the Supreme Ruler not here?
I don't think we know. He was just scouting, right? Or something.
Yeah, we're making this shit up.
Ah.
Then in that case,
He was scouted or some shit. What does it fucking matter?
I mean, I know we don't talk about Yavris, but what if the Supreme Ruler wanted to go like stop Yavris from doing some shit?
we don't talk about Yavris. No, no. I mean, I don't even know who that is. Even though I know you guys have kind of told me.
We don't talk about him.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, you guys are gonna die so quick.
Way to have faith.
This is going swimmingly.
What?
All right.
What if he wanted to? What if he wanted to talk to Henricus? He was like, "Hey, I wanted to inquire Henricus about some of his sex slaves."
Do you know what he deals with yet?
I assume he deals with dead bodies.
Okay.
The Supreme Ruler loves his necrophilia.
I think the supreme ruler was going out to collect more slaves and succeeded with collecting us three. Easy peasy.
Rest of my guard.
What was that?
By losing all of my guard except
Yeah. We're very strong slaves.
They caught him by surprise. It was a sandstorm after all.
That is the easiest fib here.
I don't see how they could see any holes in this logic whatsoever. Flawless. Our
He
plan
left
is
his own.
foolproof.
Yep.
Nobody's seen us before. I think this, and we're slaves. Like, this is just the easiest.
So
Well,
what happened?
Or-
We
we can double down on the fact that the real king is coming and say that I'm the real one and the fake one is behind us to like like as a decoy
Fucking genius.
to draw attention because they're the bigger group. So I have the elite group here of pretend prisoners and the guard.
okay. So the fake king
The
is
fake king.
behind us.
Yeah. As a distraction.
Yes,
So if they wanted to ambush us, they would ambush the bigger group.
Cool. So you walk up, and they're like, "Who are you? What are you doing here? Why are you here? What?" And you say what?
I'm the king. I have returned. The rest of my party is behind me, being a distraction for any ambushes.
I have
Thank
also
you for
cloned
welcoming me back,
myself.
and I will head to my office. To
Who the fuck
adjust
are these
papers.
guys?
Why is that guy's jaw falling off?
Why are their bones creaking whenever they move?
Oh,
Well, that's easy because it's the elite guard.
So
Right?
our story is that you went off to get some slaves.
Alright, yeah. So you went off to get some slaves. You saw a decoy. You beat him up a bunch, and now you're back with slaves.
No. The decoy is the actual king, and he's fine. He's the distraction. Have you seen the beginning of Star Wars Episode 2, right? It's where the ship blows up.
Ah,
and it's
yes, the
like,
classic.
Padme. Yes, the classic. The
Attack of the Clones.
Viceroy. Yeah. Everyone knows Star Wars 2 by heart. I know it. Don't pretend you don't.
sure.
Let me tell you about pod racing.
That was one, dude.
Exactly.
I'm sure it happened in Episode 2. We just didn't see any of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been happening every episode.
Yeah, episode 2, the sequel to pod racing.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Why are you here? What were you doing? Who are you?
Well, why are we here? I feel like we can. That's
Yeah, this
Why-
is my fucking castle, bitch. That's why we're here.
why are we here? I mean, we've returned. And returned from what? If they don't know, then they shouldn't have known in the first place. So,
Yep. Okay.
so if it was a secret mission that he left on for, because the ask, it's like, why would you leave? It's like, well, clearly we didn't trust you enough to tell you in the first place, so I'm not going to tell you now.
Okay, I like that. I like that more.
There's logic there. Yeah.
I like
Okay.
that more.
It's
That's
like, we
good.
got it, guys. We got it.
Okay. Why is that guy's jaw falling off?
Because he's injured from battle.
Nice. Okay.
I'd like to imagine Abe just has a checklist in front of him. Nice. Okay, next. He
No.
just flips the sheet.
Writing these on like note cards.
Yeah.
How many chucks?
He's
How
just-
much wood can woodchuck chuck? Can
The cue
woodchuck
cards
chuck
that
wood?
just standing around
Why do you have 2 road members with you?
Because they're also elite guards that were posing as road members.
Why? Why?
To protect me.
Okay.
Puts a question mark by that one. We'll come back to that one. Or like a star, or circle it.
I think we
We'll
should
come
get back to that one right away.
We'll circle
We'll
back.
workshop it. We'll workshop it.
Maybe it'd just be easier to say that they're slaves. Done and done.
We have to get the motivation for why they're slaves.
Where did you get these slaves? Why haven't we seen them before?
Well, the elite guard pretending to be slaves makes sense, right? That's like they're slaves. That's where they came from. They're not actually slaves. They're guards, and they're just pretending to be slaves.
Classic
Make us look like-
espionage.
You know, I'll give you that one because you had confidence, and confidence is everything.
Give that one
I
a
mean, I
7
got-
out of 10.
All right. One more time. Who are you? Why are you here?
I like to imagine Abe's like holding his quarterstaff like to his face, like, okay, one more time.
From the top, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, who are you?
Who are you? I'm the king. Who does it look
Nice.
like I am?
Nice. Why are you back so early?
Back early. This is always part of the plan. We had a fake return plan to throw off the mole that we're looking for. It's like a big mole, not like a secret agent.
Who are these people?
The people are my guard in disguises and such.
So all of them are guards. Everybody here is a guard.
Yes, in disguises to throw everyone off.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to the undead people. Do we look like guards? Do we all look like guards in disguise? Is that
They-
plausible?
They go, they might use magic.
Okay, sure. All right, then yeah, we'll just go with
Oh,
that.
magic. That makes sense. That's
Normally they hold the crest to signify, and weapons to signify that they are of.
yeah, but they're
the army.
disguised. So
He's
shut up.
got the weapon. That's good.
He just fucking. I can only. Whenever you say like anything about Sakari, I just imagine him like just with face paint. Like imagine he's trying to be like Barack Obama, and he's just like face painted like brown.
I'm
And it's just
in
like clearly
blackface.
face painted. Yeah.
I mean,
That's essentially what
you stole one of the halberds, right? That's one
did.
of their weapons.
I stole a glaive.
I mean, glaive.
Yeah.
Don't want to say the wrong weapon.
Yeah, I mean, around me, jeez.
Alright. Undead dudes, on a scale of 1 to 20, how would you rate this guy's, acting?
I mean, I don't know. Good enough, maybe. I don't.
Some help you are.
All right. So we are prisoners that are fake. We're fake prisoners. We're really guards.
Yes.
And you're gonna
We're-
tell whoever's questioning us that you're gonna tell the person questioning you that.
No.
Okay.
You're not?
Yes. I mean, maybe.
Yes?
I guess.
Okay.
Because I don't know. Because that feels like it should be a secret. If the rest of it's secret, but that's fine. Who? Prisoners, I think, would be hard to explain.
Okay, so we're guards. We're all guards.
We're all guards. In disguise.
Got it. Okay. We're all on the same page. It's a clear story. And I heard good enough from the undead.
From the people that know stuff. So
I mean,
So-
the undead said that they'd be checked to see if they are guards.
well, undercover cops don't fucking carry their badges.
I mean, I can fight if
I
that's
mean,
what
there
they're
might be a check you don't know about.
Well, that's stupid.
That would be
They
stupid.
pull us aside like TSA. Sir, we have to check your bag.
I think we're just gonna have to use our tools to intimidate, persuade. Well, I think I'll be fine. Is what I'm saying.
I can get out of this situation. So you guys are on your own.
I can probably win a one-on-one duel. I mean, every time I attempted it, it's totally worked in my favor. If that's what their test is.
So undead, we have to have these crests to be considered guards.
Normally, it's on the weapon, but yes,
What? That's stupid.
they usually have the gauntlets and shin braces.
Oh
There's the three
shit,
of
you
them,
got
so-
those.
Oh fuck yeah!
Maybe I'm just the only prisoner.
Fake
All right.
I'm gonna
Your
check
se-
my
your sex
glaive to see
prisoner.
if I have the crest on there.
You check and there's a crest on there for sure.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
No. Tam. So I'm gonna take one shin guard and one forearm guard, and you're gonna take the other shin guard and other forearm guard, and we're gonna be like, we lost the others in battle.
Okay,
One of us is lying, the other one's telling the truth.
sure. Sure, that makes perfect sense. It's all spread out across the party. Yes,
Yeah.
we all
They
just
didn't, they
have
didn't
one
have enough
piece.
shin guards and gauntlets for all of us, so we just split them up.
Okay. I'm more than fine with this now. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to minus one gold shin guard and one gold forearm from my inventory.
Uh,
All right.
which- so I'm gonna have the shin guards.
Sure. You can have both shin guards.
Yep. Oh, you mean like you're gonna do one of each, like one shin guard, one gauntlet, or
That's
one.
what I originally said. It
Oh,
doesn't matter which
I
of
thought-
the four.
I thought you meant like I'd have a set and you'd have a set, and he.
Whatever. Not a full set. No. So I have two total shin guards, one for each of my legs, and two
Yeah.
total forearm guards, one for each of my forearms.
Yeah,
But
what I thought you meant was one of us was gonna take the shin guards, one of us was gonna take the arm guards.
right, that's not what I originally said, but that's fine if you want to do that. I don't care.
Sure.
Okay. So you're going to take both shin guards.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Okay.
I'll be a fake guard and have the shin guards like under my pants though. So that way when they check
Because he's undercover.
It's a 50-50. Which leg are they gonna check?
no, I'll have both of them on. Just like if I'm supposed to be a fake guard, because I don't look at all like a beard demon.
Nah,
Then
don't
I
say
can
that.
be like, then I can pull up my pants and be like, see, look.
Don't believe me? Check this out.
You sound like a homeless person being like, "I'm a cop, I swear," and holding up like a cop badge.
Goes
Exactly.
Cop badge, yeah.
Just an FBI
Alright.
badge says female body inspector.
Mhm.
Does that make is that a good idea, you guys? I mean, you guys, not these guys, but you guys.
You
Not these
are
guys,
going
but you
in the
guys.
hardest zone you've ever been in before,
You're
and
allowed
I want you to know this is your story. Let's see how it plays out.
Yeah,
Alright.
it'll work.
So Tam, where
Okay.
are your arm guards? Where are your forearm guards?
Show us that you're a guard.
Yeah. As you can see, I don't look like the normal
As you
guard.
can see, officer.
I don't look like the normal guard, so I only wear the shin guards under my pants because I'm supposed to be a hidden fake guard.
Thus, I'm only flaunting the top one.
So I roll up my pants and show you.
Where are your forearm guards? I didn't get that.
I don't have forearm guards. I only have the shin guards, and that's so I can prove I'm a guard
And protect your shins.
and protect my shins. I'm supposed to look like a lowly road member. Is it working? And I nod my head down all solemn like.
I love the road. The road is cool.
Road is stupid and I hate it.
All right, I'm gonna cut up a little bit of my clothes to make them look a little battered. My robe, my black robe, and I'm gonna cut up especially the two shin guard areas, and I'm gonna cut myself a little bit.
All right.
I don't have to hurt myself. I already look like I've been through hell.
Yeah. All right, Zakari, what's your story?
Roll me a sleight of hand, Abe.
All right, yeah, I'll see if I cut
To see how
myself.
good he cuts himself.
13.
13. All right. It doesn't look great the first time, so you kind of have to go again. I'm assuming you're just doing this with like a dagger or something, or what
Yeah,
are you doing it with?
I have the dagger. Yeah,
Yeah, you take 4 points of damage doing all that. So
that's fine. Cool. Okay.
You will ask what my story is. I am bodyguard to the supreme ruler king.
Prove it. Where's your crest and your shit?
Gonna twirl my glaive around my hands and splash the crest. There's your crest.
All right. Does he look bloody, Zakari?
are
You
you
look
bloody,
bloody.
Sakari?
He was hurt in battle, I think. Right?
I was hurt in the battle, but I did heal myself up a little bit during the short rest. So I'm almost perfect.
Almost perfect. All right. I'm gonna cut up Zakari a little bit. Give him a little bloodier.
Whoa, whoa,
I'll have you know the in the distance it still looks like roughly half a day travel to get there. You can just see it now that there's no sandstorm and it's in the distance over a desert.
Okay. Yeah, we're walking.
And by the time you get there, you guys are going to be quite tired. You can trudge on through at the risk of exhaustion. I will have you know that.
I say we move forward to not have the actual ruler catch up.
I agree. I'll try and trudge on through as well.
I do not cut Zakari. He might need that extra energy. Okay. I feel good. Do others feel good?
Looks
What
over
could
at
go-
Tam with like 1 health a second ago.
What could go wrong? I'm an undercover guard, disguised as the road. Basically a spy. You might even say that.
I like to tell people I'm a secret agent.
I'm not telling people shit, but just to fit our story.
Just know that I could be a secret agent. I'm not, but I could be.
I'm an undercover guard, for Christ's sake.
Well, shall we move on towards the castle?
I like that idea.
Let us trudge forth through the great divide.
All right. So, as you guys continue on, hours go by. You continue. As I'd say 4 hours go by, maybe 5. You come across humanoid figures in the distance. You hear screams of agony, of pain, and you see them on the floor, sort of holding their body, caressing it. All of them. You see roughly 5, 6, maybe 100 yards away.
Oh, I hate this. I want to walk right by it, even though Tam really wants to help.
I'm gonna puff out my chest and just look forward and look really strong and just walk on by. Doesn't give a shit.
Give a battle order, please.
Grobthar, you should be first.
Sounds good.
I will
I
be
think.
behind
Include
Grobthar.
include your friends.
Oh yeah.
They refuse to go first, though.
Okay. I think they look most like guards, so they should probably go to the left and right of.
Well, you guys are prisoners, right? Who's the
They should be in the back so that
like?
you guys can't escape out the back.
Yeah, we can go
And
like
then
Yeah,
I
the
will go
prisoners,
behind
the guards
Grobthar.
should be in the back.
go like this.
Something like that.
But we're not in combat, and we're actually guards at this point, correct?
We're fake guards, I thought.
So you're prisoners right now, so you have to get in a battle line like prisoners. But once we get to the gate, then you can do
Okay.
it.
That works with me. Okay. My head is tilted over, my chest goes down. I feel great shame and sorrow for those who are suffering to our right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do this real quick. We're gonna just take we're just gonna throw these down as placeholder. Well, actually, you know what? We'll use Blue Gordon again because you guys like Blue Gordon.
Yay!
Hey, Blue Guardian, whoa.
And once again, in pain and agony on the floor. They're all screaming in agony and pain as you kind of try and walk past.
What do they look like?
Humanoid.
Wise?
As you get closer, you notice probably 75 feet away at this point. You notice that they have black robes on. And as you get 50 feet away, you see that there is just pools of blood behind them of their own, which is very likely. That they're leaving a trail of. They are likely crawling. They crawled to this point. You see some of their insides torn asunder, limbs not attached. You see bleeding profusely from all orifices, including slash marks of these people. They are humans.
Do we see any weapons?
Not by first glance. You're 50 feet away still.
All right.
If you want to inspect closer, you can do perception. Or if you want to try and glean something.
I will.
I will say the closer you get before making this roll, the better it will be. The more useful and the easier it will be to make.
I'm gonna get like 40 feet. Make a check.
Okay. Move yourself 40 feet away.
Okay. Oh, so it's like way up here. Okay, so. Oh, 40. 16.
All right. From what you can tell, the one in front of you doesn't have an arm. and doesn't seem to have any sort of weapon. The clothes on his back are very whipped and torn to pieces, and he is heavily bleeding out as you hear now louder screams. Some of agony, pain.
All right. I don't know. We can probably just walk around these guys. Unless we want these black robes.
I
Can't
say
do
nothing
anything
with my head in shame and sorrow and sadness.
I'm gonna take one of the black robes because I do not have one.
They are currently still on the bleeding humanoid. Would you?
Alright.
How would you like to acquire said thing?
So they're not dead, but they're dying.
Yes,
Yeah, they're
they
like
are.
crawling.
They're dying, crawling away from the capital,
Okay.
leaving large streaks of blood in the sand as they do so.
Yes, I'm gonna shy away from that actually. It's like I may be supposed to be role playing a hideous devil, but I'm not that demonic.
Sounds good. So, just walk around them then?
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Yeah.
We go over here.
Okay, well, as you guys you went very fast. As you guys get to roughly here, you see. I don't have. Let me see if I have a token for this. It's gonna lag a second. Don't worry. It's thing. I do have one.
Your pin just dropped a ton, Ben.
Yeah, it's because I'm searching a bag of 1,500 items, and it's got to load all of them.
Hmm.
So give it a second.
Alright.
Do a little bit of role play with this agony in front of you while it loads.
Man, I feel like I can't move forward anymore. It's like I sense a giant being being spawned in front of us out of the sand.
Hey, undead dudes, what should our mannerisms be as guards? Are we cocky? Are we confident? Are we just strong and stoic? What should a guard be?
Jackasses.
Jackasses.
Silent.
Silent, quick to the point.
Do as you're told and only talk when you're talked to. Any misstep usually is execution on the spot.
Good to know. Alright.
Alright, you guys see this creature barreling with one of these creatures on his, with one of a humanoid on his shoulder, ripped to shreds, and another he is just currently chowing on. Half of it's gone already, and he's taking a bite and slowly walking up, like taking a very. I'm talking like, imagine like somebody's walking leisurely through a park. Just take that person, put all the facial expressions and mannerisms into this character, except for the fact he's eating a screaming creature and holding one on his shoulder while walking after another group of helpless, bleeding things of screaming in pain and agony in front of him. And this is essentially the scene that you're met with.
Well, that's pretty neat.
Huh.
I push forward.
I follow.
Keep my
Sakari's
head
just
down,
holding
don't
back
think.
his vomiting. He wants to throw up so badly.
All
But he
right.
checks out.
Abe, what are you thinking about all this?
I'm following. I don't even see it. I'm just so sad and defeated and
Depressed.
depressed.
Slave-like mannerisms.
All right. Do you guys continue moving that way?
Yeah,
Mhm.
just maybe giving a little bit wider berth to the demon.
All right. As you give a wider berth, the demon now notices you
That's fine.
and screams out,
Mm-hmm.
saying, "Hey, give me them road peoples. Give me them roadmen. I need more of them roadmen. Them roaches. Making a great stew up of them right now. I need a lot more of them, but I keep on eating all the appetizers. Plus, you don't like them anyways."
No thanks. We already ate. Thanks for the offer, though.
You already ate.
Roll persuasion?
um,
Oh, God.
persuasion it's 3.
Unfortunately, this creature beats a 3.
Oh no! How could he?
Unbelievable.
He continues to walk closer.
He's a big dumb demon.
He continues to walk closer as the corpse he has, he throws to the floor and takes this one and starts eating it. And goes, "Well, you see, if we're gonna go and cause another massacre, like the last time you showed up from your long trip, you should bring them all in my cave. It's gonna be I can give you supplies again. It's gonna be a great a great time. You give me them."
These ones I need. You'll see another one of me. But I should probably have some more. So just go ask him.
All right, roll a deception check. It's just raw lying.
What do you mean? Let's go.
Deception. I should be much better at that one. 9.
Well, he rolled a nat 20. And
Likely
goes,
story.
"Yeah, another one behind you, eh? Well, you know, I don't think I'm seeing 2. I'd like to see, well, those."
2 road members in my belly.
2 in my hand worth the couple in that bush or something. I don't know. Something.
Come on, man. You don't care about them little roaches anyways. Pop them over.
All right. He doesn't seem very
Oh,
demanding.
no, all right.
No. I'm like, it's just like, turn to the group. It's like, he doesn't seem very demanding. I don't think he's very powerful here, so we should just keep moving.
I agree. You don't take shit from anyone. You know, the one thing you haven't
I
done is
agree. I don't want to be given up to be eaten.
yeah.
But yeah, so
You could also just agree to bring us there later and then not.
well, he doesn't seem to get the concept of future profiting of stuff, and
So that is true because there is actually another you coming.
and I had to lie about that apparently. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking
Maybe we should just walk and hope he doesn't grab anyone.
Act like that he's not there.
yeah, I don't know. It's like okay, so like I said, we still need these guys. So you're gonna have to make do with the half dozen that you have there.
You know what this won't do.
But I
You've
do
seen
know
what
it
I
will
can
stew,
do.
and then we cheese it.
You know what? I'll make you a deal, Supreme Ruler. Bring me 10 of them. I'm gonna hunt you down.
yeah, just give me a day.
All right.
Tomorrow you can start hunting me if I don't bring any to you.
All right, boys. Timeline's going up a little bit.
The next time you see me, I'll have them
He's
for you.
very angry at me.
Look, we know the terms of deal between us. You feed me, I stay out of your business. I'm gonna start fucking with your business if you don't start giving me the shit I want.
All right, well, just give me a day.
It takes time to
can't-
wrangle up road members.
I only have 2 right now. I can't give you 10, so I need time.
All right, well, I'm gonna need one of your men as collateral then.
No.
No.
I'm sorry, that wasn't much of a question.
Well, there's my answer.
This creature looks very, very large and very, very, very strong for
Okay.
you guys to deal with.
Well,
I'm just throwing that out there.
She's
and
suggesting we give up one of our road numbers.
yeah, give up either one of the fucking shit ghosts that don't do anything, or we just keep talking and hope for the best. I don't know. There's
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. My head's down, sullen the whole nine.
Uh, um, I mean, I don't have anything that won't come back to bite us.
all right. I don't know. Fucking ask the 2 chuckleheads in the back if they know any fucking magic besides fucking taking over bodies. Ben,
What?
do chuckleheads know any magic?
Are you asking them?
Yes, I would like to ask them that.
All we can do is frighten him and hit him really hard.
How hard is really hard? Like enough to hit him really hard and kill him, or like really hard just to piss him off?
Really hard just to piss him off.
Cool. Try frightening him. I guess. I don't know.
Try frightening the demon. You want to see a magic trick?
Not about the money.
Dude, is this one thing you actually want to do?
I don't know. There's
Seems like a tough situation we're in.
quite the rock and a hard place. How about how I don't know. He's got wings?
He has wings.
Hmm.
He's gonna just-
Sorry. Fucking this full screen
Is that a bird calling? What was that over there?
cover. Look over there! Your fucking dinner's getting away. And then we cheese it. Fucking I don't know. Inventory. Fucking threw my potion of acid away, so can't throw that at him.
I want to telepathically communicate to Grabthar and tell him about the bodies we found out east. Maybe he'll go after them.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. How about okay. Well, one of my guys died back there. You can go get him back there.
Yeah, I need one of your guys alive until I get the road members' corpses.
What?
That's kind of how collateral
Well,
works.
he was too injured to follow us. So we left him behind.
Yeah, doesn't sound like you care about him.
Yeah, but fuck.
Damn it, he saw through it.
Collateral, isn't it? Fucking, I don't know. How about my shoe? I'll give you my shoe.
That's cool. I used it to walk on the road here. Does that work?
I fucking don't know.
You know, the road are my favorite meals to make up. Favorite experiments to go through with. You can't provide me with them. I don't think I can stay out of your business much longer.
I don't know. I don't have any solutions here.
Do any of you, the rest of you, do anything to intervene or give ideas?
I've got nothing.
Again, nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to
situation
like
better.
not. I don't want to not look like a road member right now.
Oh.
Wanna
Wait.
not look like your road number now? Well, I mean,
I mean, I don't want to fucking. I don't want to
numbers.
just go talk to you because that'd be out of place, you know.
You can walk up and whisper to him something.
I mean, you could probably just tell him to try fucking with your affairs.
Yeah, but my affairs are like actually my affairs. See, if tomorrow he fucked with my affairs, it wouldn't be my affairs.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he's not gonna kill us. He's just gonna try and mess with your affairs. You know what I'm saying? Or is it? Or does he mean he's gonna kill us?
I think, as far as I can
Death
tell,
might be implied.
it's gonna be like here and now that he's gonna start doing something.
Because if he said I'm gonna go fuck with your affairs, then he flies off to the castle, and just starts writing names down on the book. I don't know. then fuck it.
Hey, Tam, are you pretending to be a slave, but you're actually going to be a road number guard? Or are you a slave road pretending to be a slave road who's actually a guard?
That second one, yeah.
The second one? Okay, so you're not actually road. Neither
But
of
he's
you.
wearing the road stuff
I mean, I
right now.
definitely look
Yep.
like.
Yep, so we
Yes.
could just tell this dude,
But
these are my guards disguised as slaves. And they're not actually road.
one of us to like as collateral to bring him 10 fucking
He still wants
roads.
someone.
He still wants one of the.
It's just
Okay,
people for me to choose from now.
then maybe we could make a trade. One of the dying, bleeding humanoids for one of the undead guards. Would he do a trade? Because then the undead dude could take the humanoids and then dying instead. And we're not even.
Okay, yeah, fucking.
Really reaching here.
Yeah, we gotta ask one of the guards to like take over another body then.
Because these
We
ghosts
do.
back here can probably just take over someone else if we kill someone in the city.
Honestly, there's probably a bunch of dead bodies in the city, right?
Okay, I'll ask the fucking guard about
The undead, yeah.
the body.
Yeah.
We could take over things, but these bodies are pretty premium as far as possessions go.
Well,
Finding these
get any
is quite
further.
rare.
Well, fucking go back to the other dead guard then. Meet us in the city. I don't fucking know. It's either take the road. Or I mean, yeah, I don't know. Unless you can think of something else.
What does your staff do, Abe? Don't you have that like staff that can charm people?
So that's what I was reading. Unfortunately, it will make the situation worse because they will realize who charmed them and why they charmed them.
Yeah, they've
So
been
when he
charmed
comes
by
out, so when he
the
comes out of the
Supreme
charm,
King.
Like,
Yeah, but you get the entire charm worth of time.
yeah, but still, when he comes out of the charm, he's gonna know that he was charmed by me. I mean, it just
What's
feels
in the timer at this
what
point?
if we charm him to actually attack the supreme leader?
Yeah, exactly. Because
So
if he
when he
thinks
comes
it
out
was,
of it,
if he
he's
thinks it was the
swinging at
Supreme
the supreme leader.
Unfortunately, it only lasts an
Yeah.
hour, and the Supreme Leader's a day behind. I've thought through all of these options.
Oh,
This
it's
is
fine.
not a good option.
A day of walking, right?
Given the information we have, none of these options are as good as having the undead.
I
do
mean,
this.
I mean, that
Our
option is a
day
lot
clock
better than just.
dropped down to an hour clock. That's how close are we to the capital?
Like 3 hours.
We might be able
Charm him to kill himself.
dude.
I can't. That's also, it's a literal line. I cannot do that.
What
I'm
if we
telling you, I've gone through every option here. None of them work.
he'll fly really high up and stop using his wings? That's not killing him.
And then it's
We
up
tell
to
him
it to
fall
roll
from
out
high
of it.
height.
Yeah.
It's not the fall that kills him; it's the landing.
He will catch up to us with 3 hours as well. So charming's not going to work. I can also command him, but that only lasts for 1 turn, which is not any time at all.
You get down on the ground.
You guys
Oh
get
shit, you're back
60
up.
feet.
Is like as much time as we give. We just keep let Abe talking through everything, and that's continuing his turn, right?
Yeah.
Could you charm him and then have him fly for 1 hour the opposite direction?
I could try that. Again, the second I do this and it fails,
It's a 2-hour.
we're in a worse situation.
That's
I feel like, why risk it? Why not just sacrifice the undead dude?
How long does it take to make another charm?
Well, if he succeeds, he instantly knows that they tried to do it because that's how charm works.
What?
yeah.
How charm work? You want to tell him how charm works?
Sure, I'll read it out loud. That probably would have been the easiest thing to do anyways. You attempt to charm... Oh, right there too, a humanoid. Done.
It's a humanoid.
Oh, really? Okay.
Humanoid just means like it's an intelligent being. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
I'll
cool.
take
like
it.
I'll allow
Oh,
it
you
for
can
this
charm.
instance
Great.
if you
Duration...
choose to.
Great. Duration's 1 hour. It's a wisdom saving throw. You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it, which we're not.
Yeah.
If it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything to harm it. The charmed creature regards you as friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. It will only consider me, though, a friendly acquaintance. It doesn't even consider the road members a friendly acquaintance.
Yeah, but you can tell him like.
Right, so it'll think that I'm a friendly acquaintance, and then maybe I could persuade it to let us through.
Perfect.
follow
I
us
see
into
no
the
flaws in this plan.
What if we just have him follow us? Like, have us all
That's-
be collateral as we continue on.
Fine with me. Yeah, let's try that.
All
then we can
right,
charm.
sure.
Hey, demon. What if you come with us until you get the road numbers, so we don't have to leave one here? Because, like I said, we need everyone.
You got some urgent business up there, huh? As he takes more bites out of he's over here at this one at this point. This one's gone. So is that one. He's eating through them. He's like, well, I mean, like, you're gonna have to wait for me then. I've got some prime meat over here.
How about we go ahead? You follow us.
Also,
Well, that's up to you, man.
another option: the fucking zombie guards can take over a dead body in the demon's stomach and kill him from the inside.
Fucking genius.
There's no way.
Perfect. We're just full of
Because
flawless plans tonight.
right, because his inside's got to be weaker than his outside. We've learned that from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, very true.
But I mean, the fucking okay. If I mean, we're leaving, so eat quick.
We could carry the
Nah,
fucking dead
if he
people.
wants it, he takes it.
You see him starting to rush to pick up the stuff. No, wait! He slowly picks them up one by one.
Quick run! Skedaddle, gang!
And he gets them all and follows you. So now you have another member.
Yay!
Yeah,
Our
we might
party is
be able to-
growing.
We might be able to take a red dragon by the end of it.
We just get a band of devils we made deals with and take out the dragon.
All right, so it's almost 9. If you guys have to go to bed
I
here soon, I
have
know
to go to
Tam
bed.
does. So we'll call it here for tonight. You guys are approaching the capital at this point, so that's where we'll end today. Because God knows shit's gonna go down in the capital, and we don't have time to deal with that right now. But yeah, as is tradition, we'll go around the table. Walter, what do you like? What do you not like? What do you want improvement to?
I don't like leading, so let's finish this as quick as possible. Everyone.
Okay, criticisms to the anything that's helpful.
um. No, nothing. I don't know. I think this was a good session.
Cool.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Same. That was good.
That's good.
All right, so something you like, something you didn't like. You didn't like that you had to lead, so what's something that you like?
I liked leading.
So you come up with all new points.
I just don't want to do it much longer. That's all.
Yeah, I liked going through our plan. It felt like D&D again.
It's like I like skydiving. I just don't want to do it all the time, Ben. If I was always falling, that would be fun.
I liked that Grobthar was leading, and I also didn't like
Okay. Fuck all of you. Do something useful, something dynamic, and unique. All
Yeah,
right, we'll
mine's-
let you
my-
guys
my-
think while we go over to yeah, Zakari. What'd you think?
Mine's like the same thing, but it's like a different point of that. So like I did like the fact that he had to lead because he hasn't really done it yet. Like everyone else has had a chance to take the lead at some point or another in the story. So like I'm glad that he's getting a chance to do that now.
Okay, what you didn't like?
My main answer is I didn't like his leadership skills in talking to the demon, but
Yeah.
in addition to that, could be improved, but so I didn't like that. I'll have to think about.
All right, Tam, what'd you like and not like?
I really liked just talking things out. Like planning things out. That was a lot of fun.
All right,
Uh,
cool.
Oh, what I didn't like? I don't know. It kind of feels like our options are limited, but I mean, we're in hell, so what do you expect?
What do you mean? You can make plenty of deals.
Yeah, and there's plenty of stuff we can do, but with the options that we want to do, which is have him be a supreme ruler.
God, we made 2
Like,
more
in
fucking
the
deals
city.
this episode.
Yeah, our deal per episode ratio is like 3.
Yeah.
It's either Francesca's gonna be so pissed when she finds out.
All right. Anything you think you could want? Anything you want added, or could it be improved? Tam.
I mean, not really. Sometimes it feels slow, but that's D&D.
Yeah. Anything you think could be improved, Jake? Or something you want to see added in the future?
Shit, probably I feel kind of the opposite. Like I'm not so much of a fan of the maybe because it was the first one back, so we were slower then. But I do like more of a brisk pace.
Okay.
But again, it's our first one back, so like we were getting into the groove of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it took a little bit for us to say, hey, we're gonna do this, and then everyone goes through, says, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's because we haven't done it in a while. Just feels like it could have been more fluid.
All right, Abe. Back to you. What'd you like? What'd you not like?
I liked the conversations, uh, especially when Grobthar was heading them. I didn't like, uh, I don't like that Grobthar being our captain is gonna get us killed.
Oh, y'all had the choice of being a half orc. That's all I'm gonna say.
Good diss. Yeah.
Is there anything else you didn't like? Or anything that you think could be improved on or want to see added?
Mm.